Welcome back. Let's get ready. Good morning. Let me get into my live. Okay. Let's get it going. We got our coffee here. We got our water here. Let's get into it, girls. So I wanted to continue our conversation about back to school. I know a lot of us are going to be returning to school. If you haven't already, you're going to be. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news if you managed to forget, but get my fan going. Back to school is inevitable, so we might as well. This thing is kind of. Hi, Michelle. Back to school is what am I trying to say? Back to school is inevitable, so we might as well look fabulous while we back to school. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go in with this moisturizer. This is the Cetaphil moisturizing cream. My face is a little dry right here. And I did make my hair blonder over the weekend. Put some of this under my eyes. It's weird seeing you when it's actually light outside, but I know it probably looks better being... Oh, you go back September 2nd, country girl. Exciting, exciting. The screen's black. It's not looking black to me. Wait, let me see. Let's see, is it? Looks like I'm still alive. Okay. Is it still black? Because to me it looks like I can see everything. So let's get started with this hair. So these are heatless curls. And if you have to get up for school early, or even if you don't, and you just don't feel like getting up super early to do your hair, girl, get a heatless curler. I have my favorite one linked to my Amazon for you. It's literally going to be your best friend. You could literally sleep in this all night and wake up with fabulous hair in the morning. Like, you cannot get better than that. Is it still lagging? Let's see. Okay, so this is how they look right when you take them out. Like, I love the swoop right here. I recently trimmed my hair because when my hair gets too long, it gets kind of like ratty and it doesn't get the same volume. So I'm just going to start going in on my ends and just combing these out. You love the curls? Thank you. This is like a super easy, like, everyday back to school hair that you could do. You could honestly even do this for picture day or something like a pep rally or homecoming game. Like, this hairstyle could go every day, or it could go special occasion. Like, it is just so easy that you could really do it for anything. This is from Ross. No More Creeps 2025. So I know we might be a little bit nervous to go back to school. I know I always was/am. I just want to remind you to, like, be confident and, like, be yourself. Like, even if you, I don't know, trip over your own 2 left feet on the stairs, or, I don't know, make a mistake in class, like, if you can just laugh at yourself, it's going to be so much easier. It's going to be so much more survivable than if you, like, start crying. You know what I mean? So, like, confidence is so important. And I was just thinking about this the other day, like, when I put in that time to, like, get ready and put in an effort, I find myself, like, better able to, like, focus on, like, what I'm doing and, like, be fully present, because, like, I'm not feeling self-conscious, you know, like, I'm feeling, like, fully awake, like, fully present, and, like, I know that, like, I spent enough time, like, getting ready and, like, getting in the right frame of mind to be confident and socialize properly, if that makes sense. Because y'all know that I always say that, like, getting ready is kind of like a pregame ritual, you know, the way that athletes do. Like, athletes will, before they have a game, like, they'll listen to, like, their favorite song, or, like, chew a specific type of gum, or have a certain meal, or have a protein shake, or whatever. And, like, getting ready and doing your makeup, like, can be your pregame ritual for literally anything. And it just, like, helps you get into the right headspace and, like, have your you time so you could be the best you all day long, you know? This is Dove Volume and Fullness. This is my favorite dry shampoo that I've tried. This lasts the longest. It smells super good, and it's gluten-free. If you are celiac like me, or you have a gluten sensitivity, you have to watch out for your products, and this is gluten-free. A lot of dry shampoos have, like, wheat or barley in them, so you don't want to be inhaling all that gluten, girl. Ew. That will send me straight to the bathroom. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. I'm going to shake it up and start putting it. And then you kind of, like, want to, like, section your hair off. You can really get it in there. And this is just going to keep your hair looking fresh all week. One of my favorite YouTubers talks about, she talks about dry shampoo and how, like, dry shampoo, like, helps us, like, have a good smelling scalp. I don't know if you've ever, like, been right next to someone for, like, a class photo on, like, a hot day when, like, somebody doesn't have, like, a clean scalp. But, girl, that's gross. So, and, like, I feel like the scalp only smells good on, like, the first day after you wash it. And, like, I don't know. Some people have to wash their hair every day, but I know that's not really, like, recommended. So, dry shampoo helps you prolong your hair. Not, like, past, like, I don't know. For me, it helps me prolong it, like, maybe, like, 3 days, 4 days if I'm lucky, but I don't really go beyond that. But, like, if you happen to sweat and you have that dry shampoo already on your scalp, like, it's like deodorant for your head, basically. Like, you're controlling the way that you smell in, like, all different circumstances. So, I highly recommend dry shampoo. She is that girl. And then you want to kind of rub it in like this. Thank you. No more creeps 2025. Good morning, girls. Let's get ready together. Let's get ready for the day, girls. Okay, so yeah, that's, like, a huge tip. It's, like, dry shampoo. And like I said, when you put it in your hair, it's going to last for a couple days. And it's going to give you so much more volume. If you came to my other lives, you saw me do, like, more updos. The dry shampoo is going to help your updos too. Because you know when your hair is, like, freshly washed, it's just kind of, like, it's too soft. And it's hard to manipulate. the dry shampoo is going to give it some grip and help it stay. Make sure this stuff is all rubbed in. And dry shampoo goes on clean hair. Yes, you heard that right. Dry shampoo is for clean hair, girls, not dirty hair, because the dry shampoo keeps your hair from getting oily and dirty and all that jazz. If you already have greasy, yucky hair, girl, just wash your hair. Dry shampoo is not for you. I'm not telling you to be mean. I'm just telling you because I love you like a friend loves a friend. So I'm going to go back in and comb my hair out. And again, these are heatless curls. If you missed it, please scroll back to the beginning of the live so you can see that I did sleep in a heatless curler all night long, girl. All night long. And it is going to be a little bit tangly after you massage in your dry shampoo, so don't be upset if that happens, babe. So just brush it out. And even if it's like a little bit curlier than you want, don't get upset, because like it's going to fall a little bit while you do the rest of your makeup. So while we're on the topic of scent, I want to also remind you what proper application of deodorant is. Yes, there is a proper technique to deodorant application. I don't know nothing about no natural deodorant, girl. One thing I will not do is stink. I won't stink. I won't do it. You won't catch me doing it. If that's your thing and it works for you, go you, but not me. I use an antiperspirant deodorant. You want the combined type, not just one or the other. You want both. You want the stop the stink and the stop the sweat together in one tube, okay? But this is how you're going to put it on. You're going to take your shower at night. And then right after your shower, like immediately after, you're going to put it on. Okay? And then when you get up in the morning to get ready for school, you're going to put it on again. This forms a nice layer. And also, like, while you're sleeping at night, like, I don't know. I saw a video by a dermatologist once that was like, oh, like your sweat glands, like go to sleep at night. Like your sweat, you can sweat while you're sleeping, but like they're not like awake in the same way they're awake while you're moving around. So if you want your deodorant to really work maximum efficiency and make you smell the best, you're going to put it on at night and then let it absorb. Okay. And then in the morning, you're going to put it on again. And that's what's going to keep you smelling fresh all day. Like you raise your hand in class, fresh. You pick up your books, fresh. You're typing on the computer in the library, fresh. You're hugging that cute boy, fresh. Girl, fresh, fresh, fresh. I'm telling you. And sometimes, like, because I use this technique, like, when I get a new deodorant, I'm like, whoa, what is that? Like, somebody smells like clean laundry, and I'm like, oh, wait, it's me. But yeah, some people feel like, I've heard people say like, oh, deodorant doesn't work, or it doesn't work for me, blah, blah, blah. It's because you're not putting it on right, bestie. Like the same thing with dry shampoo. Like you feel like it doesn't work because you're not putting it on correctly. Like you got to put these products on before the stink starts, and they delay the stink. That's what I found through all of my tests, by the way. Okay, now we're going to spray it. This is the Garnier Fructis Full Control Hairspray. We know her, we love her. She smells like fruits. And we're just gonna, here's the thing with hairspray. You want to make sure you use the right technique. A lot of people just spray their hair like this. That's good, that's important. However, you're missing out this part of the hair. And when you have like curls or waves or whatever you want to call this hairstyle, you want to make sure that the ends have like a curl on them. You know, it's gonna be what keeps the hair looking healthy, you know, but the ends are not going to keep their curl unless you spray them properly. So again, this is one of those technique things, like I was saying with the dry shampoo and with the deodorant. Proper technique of hairspray. This is I think it's called the mid shafts of the hair, but then you want to get the under. Woo, girl. This stuff smells bomb, though. And then you just want to, like, not touch your hair. If you accidentally hairsprayed your hair a little bit too much. I think, honestly, I might have just then. It's okay, girl. Just let it dry, and then we're going to brush it out later, okay? So now we're going to get into this face, girl. This year, we're giving face. This year, we're rolling up in that hallway, and everybody's saying, who is that girl? That's what we're doing this year. That's what's on the agenda, babe. That's what we're doing. Okay, Maybelline number 100. I love this stuff. If you're like me and you're super oily, girl, you need this. I'm currently out of this, but if you're super oily, you need her, okay? Okay. Because that school air, girl, that school air is toxic. That school air will, like, screw up your look, screw up your face, like, you don't know what. Also, proper application of primer. This is how you put primer on. You press it in. Because you want to think of your face kind of like an orange peel. Yes, orange peel, like the outside of an orange. Again, I heard a dermatologist say once that when he was practicing in school for his surgery stuff, that he would practice on orange peels because they're the most similar to human skin. I've also seen makeup artists try techniques like this on oranges. You know why? Because oranges have, like, pores the way that we do. And the primer can't do its job if you're, like, smearing it around. You want to really press it into place so it can give you the smoothest base possible for your foundation, girl. You don't want your foundation to be, like, all patchy and everywhere. You want it to have, like, a flawless base to stick to. So that's how you want to apply your primer. And then also, I use a second primer. Where is she? Master Prime number 400 for my under eyes. Now this, if I put this all over my face, it looks like this. It's gonna break out. It's just gonna be way too pore clogging, like way too much, like yuck. However, underneath the eyes, this skin, I feel like, isn't so prone to breaking out. And it just really helps my concealer, like, have a smooth surface to stick to. And it will not crease, girl. It will not crease. No more creeps 2025. No more creeps 2025. Girl, I'm here for the girls. Obviously, I'm here for the girls. Like, we're doing makeup here. Hello? Just catching up in the chats. Hi, ladies. Good morning, ladies. So many of you ladies on and getting ready for back to school. Okay, since we're going to start going in on my face, I'm going to go ahead and put on my little makeup headband. The hair is set with Hairspray, so she should stay. I feel like I need a little more right here. Okay. Okay, girl. Let's go in with our foundation next. Now, this foundation that I'm going to show you is the best that I have found as of late. This stuff is my favorite. She literally has the consistency of water. Look at her. It's like water. See that? Yeah. Yeah. Put it on my face. But it covers so much. Like, you see this little, can you see that? I have like a little breakout right there. I have another one right here. Just watch. It will cover it. With, and at the same time, still being the consistency of water, girl. I'm not making this up, babe. I'm not making it up. This is a pawpaw. You can get them on Amazon. They're in my Amazon storefront. Also, if you girlies want to be besties on Snap, please add me on Snapchat, girl. I'm going to add all my girlies back. Hello. Reminds me of Tyler Perry. Medea. Girl, that's where I got it from. You know I love Mr. Tyler Perry. So I'm just going to go and blend that in with my little beauty sponge. And see, it's so lightweight. It looks like I don't have nothing on, but at the same time, it's covering a lot. And this stuff is like a really pretty like sheen to it, so it's still going to look like Skin Girl and give you some like luminescence to your face. And that's what we want for back to school. Like, we want to come in fresh. We want to come in, like I was saying last week, I feel like the priority for back to school is fresh and clean, girl. That's the way we want to come in. Like, before we do glam, before we do the drama, before we pull out the va-va-boom, we want to come in fresh and clean. You cannot go wrong with fresh and clean. Like, fresh and clean, something that my mom has always said to me my whole life is polished. Like, we would walk past, like, certain girls in the mall, and she'd be like, look at that girl. Like, she's polished. Like, that's it. Like, that's having it. That's winning in life, is, like, being polished. In my whole life, I've been trying to, like, nail down polished. Like, you can just tell. Like, some girls just have it. They're polished. And what I'm all about on this channel is, like, I debunk that. Like, what I was saying the other day is, like, don't be like, oh, we'll see that tennis skirt she can wear and I can't. No. If you like it, girl, wear it. And also, like, if you want to be polished, if you want to be that girl, like, there's literally nobody getting in your way except for yourself. And it's not, like I've said over and over again, it's not like people just popped out the womb and they were just like that. And if they tell you that, they're lying, girl. They're lying. That girl has been tweaking little things over time to curate her whole look. That's how you get to looking like that. So that's what we're all about on this channel. We're all about being our best selves. It's not just beauty, it's beauty. Did I pin my message? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm going to go in with my concealer. And this is another thing that's really going to help is you always want to control your upper lip. Because if you don't control her, she can run wild, girl. And I like to just press that in with my finger. Your upper lip will run wild if you don't control her. Okay, I don't know, something about the way the foundation oxidizes throughout the day, your upper lip will start looking dark, and it's just not cute, girl. It's not the vibe. Not the move, babe. So you want to deliberately put on a lighter concealer on your upper lip and on your chin, just because it's just going to tie your look together that much more. Part of having a polished look, a polished, clean look, is having a good base. Like, that's the number one place that you should invest your time and invest your energy in. No more creeps 2025. No more creeps 2025. No more creeps 2025. And that's another thing, is if some boy tries to, like, say some stupid crap to you in class or tries to, like, touch you or something, be like, no more creeps 2025. Because ladies, we're not letting the creeps or the haters get in our way of being fabulous this year. We're just not doing it. We're not doing it. Like, we're not going to cry because some stupid boy wanted to hit you up on Instagram and say something dumb, like from school. Like, you are the it girl. He is a peasant. He can go kick rocks. No more creeps 2025, babe. No more creeps 2025. Okay, now we're going to go with our eye primer. This is the NYX Ultimate. This is also another thing that's going to help you just have a more polished look. Like, when you look down and, like, you see eyeshadow that's, like, perfectly put into place and doesn't crease, again, it's not because someone's won the genetic lottery. It's because they've used one of these, you know? And this is going to, again, keep your eyeshadow in place all day. And honestly, like, I don't really wear eyeshadow for day to day. I use foundation, I use bronzer, I use contour in my eyes. Because again, like, your face makeup is going to be what makes you look, like, put together and, like, polished and fresh for every day, you know? This, by the way, is the Maybelline Eraser Color Corrector. And this is in the shade 160 Pink. And this is what I love to use under my eyes. I just find it just looks the best. The pink tone just really makes me look more awake. You know that we need that for back to school. Girl, you needs that. But yeah, what I was saying about creeps is like creepy guys will like come up to you or even come in, like go into your DMs and say all sorts of weird crap. So if you haven't had it happen to you, girl, just know that it can happen and it will happen. And if it does happen, it's not because like you're ugly and they're making fun of you. It's because like somebody's on like an ego trip because you've got it and they don't. And you just have to ignore it, say no more creeps 2025 and keep it pushing. Because people don't talk about people who are irrelevant. It just doesn't happen. Like, how many times has Taylor Swift been in the news? How many times has Tate McRae been in the news? How many times has Sabrina Carpenter been in the news? A lot. Because you know why? They're relevant. You know what I mean? And people even make fun of them. But you know why? Because they're relevant. And I can guarantee the majority of the people who make fun of them do not have as much money or as much fans as they do, girl. So if somebody's giving you some weirdo attention, that means you're doing something. Should you focus on it? No. But that means you're that girl. I don't make the rules. I just relay the messages. And when you start leveling up, like when you start taking yourself more seriously, when you start curating your look, you start to get different attention. You start to get different attention that you're maybe not used to, and you don't know exactly how to handle it. You might think like, oh my gosh, I've gone too far. Like, oh my gosh, like I'm making myself weird. No, babe, quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. You're turning into the it girl. That's what's happening. And part of being the it girl is just not caring. Not caring what people think, girl. It's just about you and God, babe. You and God. That's it. That is it. So I just blended in that concealer. And again, like focusing on this eye area and making sure that you have a good base on this eye area is just going to set the foundation for you to just look your most awake. Like, I'm going to go with one of these sponge thingies. And then I'm going to blend this out again. Anytime that you set something, especially your concealer, you want to make sure that it's not creased. Because whenever you put powder on top of a like sticky surface, it's going to just set that into place. And whatever you're setting into place, you want to make sure that that's the way you want it. You know what I mean? Hi, Emily. Of course I do. Tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday. I'm just gonna continue to blend this out. Like I said, whatever you set in place with the powder, girl, it's gonna just lock it into place. And then I'm also gonna go over this area right here, this concealer that we put on. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm gonna use this one just because we're getting a little bit of a later start today. I'm not going to have as long of a day as I normally do. But girl, if you have a long day at school, you need her. This I call affectionately as the Big Mama. This is Milani Make It Last Matte. And this is the big size because, girl, you need that. This has activated charcoal in it. See that? It says 16 hours. She ain't playing, girl. She ain't playing. This will absorb all the oil. Keep your face looking fresh all school day and probably even beyond that. Like, this is that girl, okay? This is that girl. If you're an oily girl like me, you need this. You need that. But today I'm just going to use this. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Setting Mist. Ooh, girl, I sprayed it good. Look at how, girl, she is well sprayed. Okay. Where's my fan? There she is. All right, here we go. Where them fans? Wait, where them fans at? Oh, I got my boots on the ground. And it's really important that you let your set and spray dry, girl. Let your set and spray dry. Like, wait till it's like bone dry. Like, not even a little bit tacky. Like, bone dry, okay? So I like to maximize my time when I'm doing my makeup. I don't know if y'all have ever noticed, but like, there's ways that you can multitask while you're doing your makeup, girl. For this, when I'm letting my face like marinate and like dry down from the setting spray, I like to go in and work on my eyes. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte Powder Foundation in Classic Ivory. I love this stuff. I use this a lot for a lot of different things, but I love it for eyeshadow. If you want like a really easy peasy everyday eyeshadow, because like I said, the magic is not in your eyeshadow. I'm sorry to debunk anybody who loves eyeshadow, but the magic is not in the eyeshadow. The magic is in the face. And it's just really easy to just use like a big brush and just like throw it on there. Like honestly, this could be it, and then I can move on to eyeliner. Super easy for every day. And this also, like, even if you are doing eyeshadow, make sure you always, like, set your prime on your eyes. Like, set it with a powder like this, because it's just going to keep your, it's going to keep your eyeshadow from creasing. Okay. I'm going to go a little bit different with today's look. Again, keeping it super simple, super natural for back to school. I'm going to go in with this, I don't know how to... I'm going to go with this shade right here. It's like a taupey brown. And then I'm going to go in with like a shimmery shade on my outer V. So we're just going to start defining that crease. And the thing about defining your crease is, I know that I said the magic is not in the eyes. It's not. However, if you use any of those photo editing apps like Facetune, blah, 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 something that they always do to make you look a little bit more glamorous is to make this area of the eyes darker. It just makes your eyes pop. I don't know if it like makes them look a little bit more like cat-like, but something about darkening this corner right here specifically just makes your eyes pop out. So even if you do it subtly, like for everyday makeup, it's still gonna make your eyes pop, girl. It's still gonna do it every single time. I don't make the rules, I just relay the messages. Now I'm going to take, what color am I going to take? I think I'm going to take this one right here. And I'm going to put it in my outer V. Just like that. Just a little bit of shimmer, but nothing crazy, you know? Nothing crazy at all. It's funny because like 6 months ago, I feel like I was in my like crazy makeup era, and now I'm in my like natural makeup era. And then just blend it out with that first blush. And that's the eyeshadow look right there, girl. That's it. And you'll see it come alive more when I add liner and mascara. Now my face is dry. Where them fans at? Where? Hi, face only. Yes, I remember you, girl. The cat is right here. Say hi, Putsy. Here. Putsy, they're used to you being here. His name's Putsy. He does have Instagram. His Instagram is in my description. So if you want to follow him on Instagram, you can, girl. I still never found my favorite, eyeliner. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Boots on the ground. Where them fans at? Ah, there she is. There she is. Maybelline Unstoppable Eyeliner in Cinnabar. Girl, like this is a back to school essential. You know why? Because you can use this like on your lips, on your eyes, like for lots of things. This is such a pretty color. It's like a brownie red. No, what am I saying? A red like brown. I said that backwards. Hi, Ivy. Okay, let's set my face. Wet n Wild Photo Focus Loose Setting Powder. This is also that girl. This is probably the cheapest setting powder that you can get, but girl, she's the best. And when it comes to everyday makeup, girl, like this is the, I say this every day, this is the best makeup setting technique. Is primer, foundation, setting spray, and then powder. I know some people do it a different order, but you have to at least try it this way, girl, because when I tell you your makeup won't go anywhere, I am not playing. It will not go anywhere, babe. Let's get some more powder. Okay, now I got it all set in place. I know the like clean girl look is like super in, like the dewy makeup girl that looks good on TikTok, that looks good on Instagram, that looks good on YouTube even, but for every day, like it's just not gonna stay. That's the thing. Is like a TikTok video is what? Like it can be 30 minutes long. That's the longest, but honestly, majority of the time that we see like, oh my gosh, look at my glowy skin, it's like maybe 10-15 seconds. Yeah, that's easy to do. However, to get your makeup to look fresh and look pretty all school day, it's much more challenging, babe. So I'm gonna need you to powder your whole face for school, okay? And also, when you move your hair and stuff, you don't want it sticking to your face. It's not the move. Okay, I'm gonna do my lips. This is the CoverGirl Outlast lip stain in the shade Sugary Girl. Hi, Crystal. Good morning, bestie. No more creeps 2025. And so what I like to do with this is I just, by the way, I need to remind everybody again what we're doing here. The girlies are getting ready to go back to school. The girlies are getting ready. The girlies are getting ready to slay this year. We're gonna slay. We're gonna eat down this school year. That is what's happening on this live stream. The girlies are going back to school, and we are here to chat. We're here to hang out. We're here to spill the tea. The girlies are here to spill the tea. That is what's going on, babe. I don't know what's going on nobody else's live stream, but that's what's going on here. Okay, let's resume our programming. CoverGirl lip stain again. We're gonna line the perimeter of my lower lip now. And you want to blend it in relatively fast because this stuff sets into place. See? No transfer, girl. And again, I tried out this lip combo for y'all like all summer. I wore it on vacation. I wore it to visit campus. I wore it lots of different places, girl. And this will last in place. When your gloss wears off, this is going to still be there underneath. Like, you're still going to have some shape to your lips. You're still going to have some color. However, every time that you change classes, put on some lip gloss, girl. Because lip gloss is just going to make everything look 10, 20, 50 million times more poppin'. It's going to give your lips like a 3D effect. It's going to make them look moisturized. It's going to keep them moisturized. Like, girl, nobody wants that, like, cracked, weird lip look going on. Yeah, speaking of that, what have I got going on right there? This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss. This is my favorite gloss. The color is perfect. Girl, it doesn't matter if you start school at 6 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning. Like, this is going to slay every single time. It don't matter if you're going out to the movies on a Friday night. This is going to slay, okay? It's just pink enough to give your lips like a slight hint of something. And it's going to hydrate them every single time. Look, before, after. Like, I can't make this up. Look at that. Look at that. Hi, Josie. Good morning, bestie. And if any of you don't have this, this is available in my Amazon storefront. So if you don't have some, girl, back to school is coming. What are you doing? Get you one. Get you one of these. My Amazon storefront is linked below, girl. Okay. What am I going to do now? I think I want a inner corner highlight. Oh, I'm also going to put, ew. I'm also going to put this on. This is my NYX Milk. This is going to keep you so, like, looking awake all day. And this stuff will not budge. Like, I look 50 million times more awake than I did before. Ooh, I haven't used this stuff in forever. It's, like, falling apart. We're going to use it anyways. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Blossom Glow. I'm just gonna put this on my inner corner. Then in the inner corner highlight is another thing that's going to make you look just more awake. We're going for awake, fresh, clean. Like, that is the back to school look. That's a good everyday look. Like, it just, you can't go wrong with it, you know? Like, it's not going to be too much. It's just enough to tell everybody that, move over, I'm that girl. I'm just playing. But no, seriously. And sometimes it's hard to keep giving a crap. Like, if you're like me, girl, I don't know. I always, like, every school year, I'd be like, this is the year that I'm gonna slay. This is the year that I'm gonna be that girl. And then, like, October would roll around, exams would start examining, and then I'd be like, I don't care. But I don't recommend that. Like, I don't know. Like I said, like, earlier, like, when you take the time to get ready, you take the time to pregame for the day, and you can do whatever you want while you get ready. Like, I love to listen to Christian music. Y'all know that I love Brandon Lake. He's amazing. It just, like, sets your day off right, rather than just rolling out of bed, starting your day already in a rush, and, like, it's not good. Like, it doesn't put forth, like, goodness into your day. You know what I mean? Like, you need your time to let your mind wake up, like, get ready to be social and awake and talking to other people. Like, maybe in your mind be like, okay, like, we're going through discrete equations in algebra 2, we're going through combustion and chemistry, like, mentally, like, start going through what you're going through and be like, but then also you got the Christian music bumping, you got the, I love that song called Jireh, my provider, like, I will be content in every circumstance, like, amen, like, I don't know, you're just setting your intention for the day, like, girl, like, it's not just, like, a physical thing, it's a mental thing. Yes, I did add more blonde, girl. Thanks for the like, Josie. This is my favorite gloss, the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy. Thanks, Ivy. Okay. Now we're gonna get into these lashes. Girl, I need some air. That's one thing about back to school is, girl, I am ready for the fall. Like, summer has come and gone, girl. Get out of my weather forecast, summer, because I am sick of you. Y'all know me, I do not like heat. Girl, I like all things cold and crisp. That's why I'm always fanning myself on these lives, because I cannot with this summer weather no more. Oh. These lashes kind of like slip and slide around in this band, but honestly, I kind of like it when these lashes get kind of like more sparse looking. I like the random spikes. Like, I think I'm getting into, like, my spiky lashes era. Ooh, that's not the right lash. Where's the other one? There it is. And I think I'm going to try to curl these before I put them on my eyes, because they're just not curly enough. Y'all know the way I feel about a curly lash. My skincare routine, so I'm actually prescribed tretinoin. I have it right here. This is what I use, tretinoin. I put it on every single night. It has to be prescribed to you by a dermatologist. But girl, it is worth it. Like, retinoids are that, girl. The only thing about using retinoids is it does make your skin more sensitive to the sun, so it's important that you wear sunscreen. But that really helps, like, your skin cells turn over faster. It just helps smooth out your skin tone. Like, that product does what, like, I don't know, 20 skincare products can do. But a drugstore option of a retinoid is adapalene. Adapalene is like our go-to skincare drugstore option. And you don't need a prescription for adapalene. So I'm going to curl these lashes. Okay, we're going to curl these lashes, besties. Let me see if I can get them inside the curler. Okay, here we go. Hi, Devika. Hi, bestie. Good morning, ladies. Glad to see so many of you ladies out here today. Like I said earlier, this is what's happening. The girlies are going back to school. The girlies are coming to slay. Okay, we're going to curl this other eyelash. So, okay, here's the other thing. So, we talked a lot about formulas today, right? We started off talking about, like, looking polished and, like, how does one look polished? And, like I always say, you don't come out the womb looking like that. You tweaked little things over time. Like I said, like, I've been testing this lip combo all summer, girl. There's been trial and error all summer long, but I finally got it right so I could share it with y'all. But, like, I'm doing little experiments like that all the time and, like, honing my look. And that's what I'm trying to... I hope it's clocking to y'all that I'm standing on business. Like this video if you know what that's a reference to. You just tweak little things over time and you're curating your look. You're constantly, like, getting better and better. Like, makeup is practice. It's not something that, like, oh, I have talent and she doesn't. Girl, that's not how it works. Okay. And again, like, I was talking about multitasking, like how you can get faster at doing your everyday makeup. See what I mean? These lashes are starting to pull apart. Like, they have, like, a gap right there, but I like the gaps, girls. What is that? Girl, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's on my freaking frick. Whatever, girl. What am I looking for? My eyelash curler, check. And I need my mascara. Check. See it? There. Where are my bows? Let me check my phone battery real quick. Okay. We're still looking good. No more creeps 2025. I'm just gonna plug my phone in real quick. Ivy, I'm not sure yet. Oh, no more creeps 2025. I love a good 2-for-1. Let me remind y'all again, the girlies are on this channel. We are getting ready to go back to school. We are getting ready to slay. We're getting ready to have the best times with our girlies at football games. We're getting ready to have the best time with our besties in sororities. We're getting ready to have the best time with our besties, like, in general. Like, that's what we're doing here. Some of y'all think we're getting ready to do something else, and I gotta clock it to you that I'm standing on business, and that's not what we're about here. I love a good 2-for-1. I love a good 2-for-1. Somebody, whoever, if somebody's watching who's in music production, somebody needs to make me my own song. Like, I love a good BOGO. I love a good 2-for-1. Just making my life easier. 2 birds, 1 stone. This isn't curly enough. Get it curly. Okay, so back to talking about formulas. Like, formulas to look like that girl, formulas to look more awake, formulas to look polished. In my opinion, part of that formula is lashes that stick up. Not lashes that go straight out, lashes that stick up. Not caterpillar lashes. That's one trend I cannot get behind, is them caterpillar lashes, girl. Whew. If you like them, rock them. But I'm just saying I don't recommend it. I finally opened my new glow. This is Duo Brush On Adhesive Lash Glue. No more creeps 2025. No more creeps 2025. No more creeps 2025. Oh, good morning, ladies. Like I said, the girlies are gonna slay this year. So yeah, you don't have to wear eyelashes. However, because I am so incessant about my lashes and the way that they look and how I have to have them like up, the amount of time that it would take me to do that with mascara and an eyelash curler is like the same amount of time that it takes me to put on my lashes. So I might as well put on lashes. The other thing is, okay, make sure I'm not flashing anybody. The other thing is, while these are drying, okay, again, we're talking about formulas. Formula to be the most polished, the most clean, the most poppin' version of ourselves. Also time-saving, multitasking. So while this is drying, what was that? Oh, it just flew down and stuck me in the hand. While this is drying, girl, I am, and see how it's starting to turn clear? I'm yapping too much. I need to put some more glue on there. While I am doing my liner and mascara, this is drying, girl. And that way, when I'm done doing my liner and mascara, I can just, boop, pop my lashes right on there. No problems. Patsy, stop. My cat is acting a fool. Okay. If you are a beginner at liner, I recommend for school that you just use a pencil like this, a soft pencil. And that way you can kind of smudge it around. It's also going to make your eyes look softer. Oh, I don't like it what it's doing right there. Why is it doing that? It's just going to soften the eyes but define them at the same time, girl. I love me a good soft pencil, especially this one. If you get a soft pencil, I recommend you get one that's retractable like this, girl. I cannot be bothered with no sharpener. Those of y'all who've watched me live for a while know what happens when I pull out my sharpener. I always make a huge mess because the pencils get all stuck in there and sticky everywhere. Girl, I can't be bothered. Now I'm going to go with my mascara. And if you are going to be wearing mascara at school, I recommend that you wear waterproof. Like I said, I have a little bit shorter of a day than normal today. But let me tell you, you never know if you're going to laugh so hard that you cry. You never know if it's going to start raining when you're running to your next class. Girl, you just never know. So, use waterproof. And also, if you're not going to wear lashes, girl, you need waterproof. Because the regular formulas, they just don't hold your lashes up as well. Okay, so let me show y'all how I like my lashes. I'm going to scoot in nice and close. And just set these right there. I'm gonna adjust the outer corner. Y'all, there's a bug on my window and my cat is going crazy. That's what if y'all hear that like scratching noise, that's what it is. Putsy! Putsy, stop. You're not gonna be able to get him. He's trying to get that bug from underneath the glass. See that? Look at this compared to this. Come on now. Come on now. Look at this. Look at this. Number creeps 125. Yes, there's waterproof mascara. Like this one is the one I normally wear. L'Oreal Telescopic. She's waterproof. I heard a rumor on TikTok that they changed the formula. What the heck? L'Oreal, wake up. Why did you do that? I don't know if this is like the updated formula or whatever, but I don't know. I guess we'll be hunting for a new mascara soon. I talked to y'all about how I'm always like updating my look. I guess we're gonna be getting into mascaras lately. Maybe not though, because like I said, I feel like why would I spend hours and hours trying to perfect my lashes when I can just throw on a lash and it's so much simpler, so much easier, and I'm not like clamping down on my eyelid. Like clamping down your eyelid like that every day ain't good. Like I don't care if it's in the name. That's what I'm here for, girl. Tell y'all what the 411 is. All things beauty. Okay, back with I'm gonna do my eye for anybody who's missed it. Pay attention. Just kidding. So I'm just gonna apply this on the band of my lash. And like I said, the perfect makeup routine is all about the focus on looking fly, looking fresh, looking clean, looking put together, and also multitasking. Because girl, we're booked and busy. We don't have time to be doing things the long way. So while this dries, ooh girl. Yeah, the sound was out because I got a phone call. Somebody called me while I'm live. Girl, I'm on live. Call back later. No more creeps 2025. Okay, so I'm going to curl my lashes. And again, holding this with my other hand while they're drying. This is the Maybelline Unstoppable Liner in Cinnabar. Michelle. Okay, now we're going to put this on. I got a finger smudge in my face. Ooh, she's too thick. Y'all, she's too thick. She is too thick. Let me see if I can blend this out. And this is why I say, ooh, it's blending out nice. This is why I say, soft liners are a lot more forgiving than liquid liner, because if you do this with liquid, like, girl, I think at this point you're wearing it. But with a softer liner, it's easier to blend it out. See? yeah, with the negativity stuff, just remember, like, this is a good, like, practice round for you girls that are going back to school, because if you're watching my videos, like, girl, you're trying to level up, okay? And when you start leveling up, like, when you start being that girl, people are going to treat you different. I keep adding more eyelash glue because I'm talking to you, and that means I'm going a little slower than I normally go. But normally, this would be the perfect amount of time. I'm just putting that out there. But just remember, like, when you start giving off different energy, like, people are going to start noticing you, and, like, not everybody's going to be nice. You know what I mean? Like, the people that are negative, the people that are not, like, in their own lane, the people that are not standing on business, they're going to be all types of negative towards you. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to attract haters, you know? I call it the Regina George effect. Like, Regina George wouldn't always mean. Regina George, I think, used to be a nice, normal girl. But because people were so obsessive and so weird about her, she was like, fine, y'all want to see me be mean? I'll be mean. Now, as Christians, we don't respond like that, okay? But I'm saying that when you're iconic, when you're on your own stuff, people like throw rocks at that. Like Taylor Swift says, people throw rocks at things that shine. Ah! These things are gonna stick in. Stick. Stick. Girl, why? Why? But I can tell you what leveling up will do positive. It's gonna attract other people that are like you. Will you see them right away? Maybe not. I feel like that's the thing. It's like there's definitely more good in the world than there is bad. However, I feel like the bad is more like in your face. Like it's more accessible. Like people that are on the outskirts of society are gonna notice you first and start throwing rocks at you. And you just have to be like, nope, like, I'm confident in me. I listen to what God says about me. I don't pay attention to what other humans say about me. Like, my confidence comes from Christ, okay? Thank you, next. That's the attitude you have to have, and keep trying to surround yourself with people that are like you, but also realize that people that are like you have probably had haters, too. They probably had people be weird towards them, and they might seem like they're a little shy or they're a little stuck up. Girl, that's just because they have to go into self-preservation. Because you see the way people are hating on you, being pretty and being in your own lane. Girl, they've experienced that too. So, but you know what? It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to, like, have a slow burn friendship. You know what I mean? But just keep that in mind. Like, you want to continuously attract other people that are like you, that are going to challenge you to be your best self, not people who are going to throw rocks and because they're jealous of you. You know? I feel like that's not talked about enough. Like, when you level up, it doesn't mean that everybody starts loving you. It could actually do the opposite. Like, it causes, like, I don't know what they call it, like a visceral reaction in some people. And they're not going to be nice to you. It's because, and it's sad because those people that are not nice, like, they're probably never going to reach their full potential in life. You know what I mean? Like, instead of viewing you as a growth opportunity, they view you as a threat, and then they start being mean to you, and they're like spending all their energy being mean to you. I will never understand that. Like, if I see a girl who has like pop and blush, I'm gonna go up to her and ask her what blush she's wearing. Because, like, I could better myself off of that, you know what I mean? And genuinely be nice to someone to make their day. But instead, people that have like a jealousy issue are mean just for the heck of it. And then they obsess about it. And all of that, like, that jealousy and that nasty energy, it rots away your soul. Like, you're not filling yourself with good stuff. It rots away at the soul, at your inner being. So, at the very core of it, like, you need to pray for those people. I want one of those shirts that says, y'all need Jesus. Because Because it's true. Y'all don't need Givenchy, you need Jesus. But my mom was like, I don't know, that people might take that the wrong way. So this is my Wet n Wild Mega Glow contour palette. I love a good strip of a bronzer down my nose. I know, I really want to sell my own shirts, Ivy. I've been actually working on that lately. Would y'all buy that? Okay. CoverGirl Cheekers, Rose Silk. We know her, we love her. I wear this stuff every day. That's why there's a big old dent in it. And just wait till y'all see the glow that I get off of this blush. Just wait, bestie. Look at that. And that's not highlighter. That is literally just the blush. Like, look at that. Look at that glare. Yes. I'm going to do some of this on the center of my nose just to give it that sun-kissed glow. Let's blend this. And I like to focus my blush up here, and then I kind of like blend it in. No more creeps 2025. Okay, now I'm going to do my forehead. And I don't do my forehead first because, why? Because I'm very expressive with my eyebrows when I'm talking, and also when I'm doing my eyeshadow and stuff, like I raise my eyebrows and I don't want it to crease the forehead makeup, so I always do it last. So if that's you too, girl, do your forehead last. Oh, girl. It's right there. Hi ladies, good morning. Good morning girlies. I'm gonna go with the e.l.f. And again, for anybody who missed it, for any of my girlies who missed it, this is my setting routine. So primer, foundation, setting spray, and then powder. So I'm gonna go and set this. And I already set the rest of my face, but I have to set my forehead separately because, like I said, I do it last. I'm seeing, you know what I'm seeing right now? I don't know if y'all can see it, but my unibrow is growing back and I need to pluck it right there. But I don't want to go plucking it while my forehead is like marinating, so we're just going to leave her alone. There's a black speck right there. Hi, Emily. Good morning, bestie. Thank you for the subscribe, bestie. Thank you for the subscriptions, girlies. No more creeps 125. Where is my, I need some more lip gloss. dry this forehead set. Where them fans at? I did that, my cat goes. Hi girlies! Who's ready to slay back to school? This eyelash is like trying me. I don't know if y'all can see it, but like this lash right here isn't like gluing down. You know what song I listen to every day? It's Okay, I'm Okay by Tate McRae. Like, that is such a girl boss confidence song, girl. Like, Jesus music is #1, of course, but if you, like, want to feel like you're that girl, you want to have a boost of confidence, girl, listen to that song. Because, like, again, like, I talk all the time about, like, watching what kind of music you're listening to and, like, what kind of messages you're putting in your brain, because that's going to echo throughout your brain when you do anything. So, like, that boy that you thought that you liked, like, wants to play you and, like, I don't know, put love notes in somebody else's locker, like, that's the attitude. Like, it's okay, I'm okay. It's okay, I'm okay. I had him in the first place. I don't really gotta say. She'd be like, he's so perfect. I'd be like, oh, what version? That's the attitude, girl. That's okay, Ivy. I love Tate McRae. So, remember what I said? Primer, foundation, setting spray, and then loose powder on top. This is just going to make sure your face stays in place all day, girls. All day, girl. Now I'm going to go back in with my Wet n Wild palette. I'm just going to put some of the darker shade along my forehead. It's just going to help give my face more dimension. When you apply foundation all over the face, it just kind of like washes you out. And so it's important that you go back in with contour and with blush, with at least blush, girl, and give yourself a little bit more dimension. And since that zit finally healed, the one that was right here, those of y'all who follow me on TikTok or on Snapchat have seen it. I am going to put my blush up here too, because you can't go wrong looking sun-kissed, babe. You can't go wrong. Okay, now I'm going to go in and pluck my eyebrows because, girl. Thank you. Ivy says your makeup's on point today. Thank you, bestie. Normally I'd pluck my eyebrows first, but like, I don't know. I was too excited to get on live or something today, so I'm going to try to pluck my brows without disturbing the rest of my face. Somebody came in here on like Thursday or Friday, I think it was, and was like, don't pluck your eyebrows, they're never gonna grow back. And I was like, girl, I've been plucking this unibrow since I was 8 years old, and she always comes back. Sometimes within a week. So, that's not true, babe. I wish it would stop coming back, but it never does. So I'm getting all those little pesky hairs. Brush all the little hairs away. There's still some up there. There's one right there too. Get off. There we go. Ooh. Alexa, thermostat 73. Girl, I cannot do this heat. Oh, girl, I need it to be fall. I cannot do the heat. Oh, get me feeling sick. Get me feeling sweaty. There is one thing I cannot stand, and that is heat, girl. Thank you, Olivia. No, Olive Mila. Hey, girl. Okay. Look at this eyelash. It's trying my life. So if you wear eyelashes and it's doing this, girl, you know what you gotta do? You gotta take it off. Take it off and redo it. Oh my word, girl. It is so hot. It should be illegal to be this hot. Call the freaking police. It is too hot in here. Girl. This is also why I like getting up like early before the sun's out, because I like getting ready in the freezing cold. The frigid Narnia cold air. Nothing invigorates me like a nice cold breeze. You know what's even better than a cold breeze? A cold, stagnant, frigid air. Girl, I cannot get enough of cold things. I love ice cream. I love popsicles. I just love being cold. I love being cold. I love snuggling under a nice blanket. Like, Heat? I don't think so. Who is she? Okay, we gotta pick all the gunk off this eyelash. Okay, we got all the gunk off. Okay. And by the gunk, I mean, like, because when we put on the glue like leaves a residue, and so when you rip your lashes off at the end of the day, or when you fix them in my case, the gunk still remains. So you have to like peel off the gunk before you apply them freshly. Otherwise, when you look down, you're just gonna have a bunch of like weird buildup on your eyelashes, and that's not cute. It's not cute, babe. It's not cute. It's not the look. Okay. So here's the glue. It looks crazy right now, but we're gonna let it dry. Also, it's kind of good that I'm redoing it because this eye, the liner is a little bit thicker than this side. You like soft serve ice cream? See, I like gelato. I like it thick. I like custard. So good. Okay, let me try to do this without raising my eyebrows. Okay. My cat's still going crazy over that bug. Just gonna blend her. Oh, don't crease. See what I mean? The pencil liner is so much more forgiving than liquid. Now I'm gonna go along my lash line and get it a little darker around the lash line. Ooh, girl, she's still too thick. Honestly, this would be a good like picture day look. I feel like this look is gonna photograph well. Thanks, face only. You love my cat. Yeah, he's totally being a crackhead right now. I wish I could show y'all. Okay. So we're gonna grab this by the middle. No, I slept in my heatless curler. If you go back to the beginning of the live, you can see me take my hair out. I love heatless curlers. Like, I've gotten into like straightening my hair this summer, but I don't know, a little bit, I don't know. I've been loving the straight look, but like heatless curls are non-damaging and they're just so easy. And they just like give you like a really soft feminine look. So now that I cut my hair, I think that y'all are gonna see the heatless curls more. If your hair gets too long and too heavy, heatless curls can still work, but on my hair, it was just so heavy and so much weight. And I don't like a lot of layers in my hair. So the heatless curls weren't heatless curling because my hair was too long, but now that it's shorter, girl, you're going to see the heatless curler come back more and more. Okay, just going to set these down. Please don't do this to me. Don't stick. Putsy, you're driving me crazy. Pipe down. Ooh, this thing's sticking to my lashes. Don't like that. get the lashes glued down. And the glue, like, don't get too upset about the glue, because, like, you can kind of see the glue right here, but it's going to dry clear. So, we'll just wait for her to dry. Oh. Okay. No, it's still not gluing down. There. Okay. She'd be like, he's so perfect. Heatless curls have been trending for a while, girl. Here's the thing though, if you bleach your hair like I do to get it blonde, you need to like watch what you do with your hair. Because if you heat style your hair every day on bleached hair, girl, that hair is going to do one thing, it's going to break. So it's important that, like, if you have bleached hair, like, you want to commit to being blonde. That you take care of your hair and you don't overly, like, chemically process it. Ooh. And I feel like a lot of people, like, don't realize, like, how damaging heat is to your hair. Like, I catch my own mother all the time. Like, she don't use no heat protector. And I'm like, girl, like, what are you doing? Are you trying to fry that off? Like, come on now. See, what I was saying earlier, if you over hairspray your hair, like, this is considered over hairsprayed, just let it dry. That's why I sprayed my hair first, because I still had room to, like, let it dry while I did my makeup. It's all about, like, multitasking, you know? Yes, girl, add me. I add all my girlies back. Ugh. What is your name, girl? I don't see you on there. Name. Oh, there you are. Okay, I see you. There you are. Hi. Okay, I'm responding to you, girl. There you go. Now we're friends, girl. Make sure y'all add me. You girlies add me, because I add all my girlies back. So I'm just being really careful with this hair, because this is, like, the majority, like, bleached hair, and you don't want to rip your hair out. Hair that's already fragile. Ooh, there's just so many critters outside. They're making my cat go crazy. thing's messing me up. Okay, so I finally combed out like all the overly hairsprayed hair. I do need to grab some oil to put in my hair. So I'm gonna go get it and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are, we're back. This is the OGX Nourishing Coconut Milk Plus Anti-Breakage Serum. I really like this for my heatless curls. I just apply just a little bit, like that. You want to make sure you get it in your hands really good. And this just helps the hair look like shiny, not frizzy. It also like helps condition it a little bit, but you don't want to go too crazy with this because the oily look is not cute, girl. We just want it to kind of like tame down the frizz and just like give it a sheen, you know? And then we're gonna spray it one last time. So I'm just gonna, and then don't forget to get the bottom. And on the last spray, you really want to make sure that you don't overspray because you don't want that crunchy look, but you still want it to stay, girl. Said that as I sprayed more hairspray, but oh, you are? Well, you're in the right place, girly. We're getting ready for school. I've been doing back to school makeup looks like since like last week. So like if you want like some like bomb like hair and makeup ideas for back to school, girl, like you are in the right place. Make sure you subscribe, and we're already friends on Snap, so you did that right too, girl. It is time for me to get getting butt. Y'all know what the deal is. Subscribe and add me on Snap, ladies, if you haven't. I'm going to be adding all my girlies back. This is the look for today. This is the hair. Thank y'all for spending another wonderful morning with me, and I will see you ladies tomorrow. Happy back to school, girls. Bye.